Player of the Year and Brandon Goodwin. And when you look at his contribution, one of 8 players nationally to lead their team in points, rebounds, and assists. Zach Johnson, Cinderella. And it's a different style of play, honestly, for Coach Dooley than the Dunk City of even last year, where they were more of an interior team. The guards actually dominate Florida Gulf Coast to start the game off, but he knows that his team is going to be a little anxious at the beginning of this game. This is a new environment for them that they haven't been in before.
As we see Brandon Goodwin, the ASUN Player of the Year.
But he plays downhill, especially when he gets the ball in his hands in transition. He's a handful to try to keep away from the rim.
He's the ASUN's leading scorer and head coach down to Scott. Goodwin had it knocked loose by Matthews, and it's taken away. And they've made Florida Gulf Coast work in the half court. Not many transition opportunities. Doyle that time. It doesn't go. Knocking off Liberty.
Congratulations to my man Mike Jones, his first trip as a head coach to the NCAA tournament for Radford, as Brandon Goodwin knocks down the 3, which may be.
If Florida Gulf Coast is going to come back, they have to find a way to slow the ASUN's leading scorer, Garrison Matthews.
Well, Garrison Matthews has been the recipient of many.
Certainly he's found his calling.
Well, if you take away the skill that he's shown us, of course, beyond the three-point arc, he's got a lot of football player in his game. He loves to get to down. You have to love about what they're doing. They're not falling in love with the three-point. They continue to attack downhill. They're taking very good threes, but their bread and butter is getting to that rim. And when it's not an open.
Goodwin turns it over against the double.
Have anything extra special to share with him today?
He's just came ready. He's delivering the ball, doing what we need him to do. It's been really good. We talked to our team first round. Now
just a moment to go. The largest deficit of the season for Florida Gulf Coast. The Eagles have
done a great job when they've gotten the ball inside to their bigs and taking advantage of their size matchup.
Pepper will try it.
And see, this is the part of the
Eagles pressing in the backcourt. Korn able to clear. Turns it over. Goodwin attacking against Cooper. And a blocking foul on Kenny Cooper.
Kenny Cooper trying to get back in transition, and when you've got Brandon Goodwin coming at you full speed, that's a difficult task to be able to do. Goodwin trying to go with the Euro step. Makes Cooper try to move over into the foul.
Goodwin had 22 in the first game against Lipscomb. That was a win.
In the halftime will be huge for the Eagles to be able to come up with the bucket on this possession.
Goodwin hits the 3, and it's 60
on Florida Gulf Coast home court.
All 4 of these players in our Star Watch first team all-conference selections. Rob Marbury, who averages 20 in conference play, only 4.
Credit for the way that he's come out and run this offense for Lipscomb here today.
Goodwin's 3. Casey Alexander won. Terrell lost it. Cooper to Buckland. Cooper gets it back. And a foul.
Continuing to bomb away from the outside was my halftime adjustment. Florida Gulf Coast was on my list, but when you watch a team go for 60 first half points, you have as I believe he's now up to 29.
29, so that is 5 threes in the quarters and the semis. 6 today to Mercurius. Goodwin down the lane, kicks it out to Johnson. There's the 3, and it is a 5-point possession. Foul is on Carlisle, his second.
Brandon Goodwin driving to the rim and going up. If Coach Alexander did not already have a technical foul, that is a possession he would have gotten one.
And now Goodwin fouled going to the basket. Cooper on the bench with 4. And Goodwin, MVP of this tournament, a season of points in the first half, played almost flawlessly. Sweet 16 as a 15 seed, the first 15 seed to do so. Goodwin in the lane.
And have been on the floor, and they also have had a hard time guarding Florida Gulf Coast. Brandon Goodwin is able to find his way into the paint with
Goodwin puts it on the floor, off balance, and he will shoot two. The foul on Buckland.
Job of that than anyone is Kenny Cooper, but that's part of the reason why Kenny Cooper has 4 fouls and is not turn it over against the pressure from Florida Gulf Coast. But with him watching, the offense has been stagnant.
This game to the NCAA tournament. Goodwin kicks to the corner. Johnson. He's 8-3. He's got 34, and it's a 10-point.
Back from a big deficit, and that was a game where Lipscomb had 24 turnovers, and their turnovers continue to mount up in this game.
Terrell on the putback attempt, and the rebound.
A 16-2 advantage, points off turnovers for Florida Gulf Coast here in the second half. And there's 2 more, and an opportunity for 3 for Brandon Goodwin attacking the rim. Brandon Goodwin, when he gets his shoulders going downhill, is a load to try to stop him getting to the rim. Able to absorb the contact and goes over top floor.
Goodwin hits the 3, and it's a 2-possession game.
But this,
there's Johnson. He's got 34. Terrell. 3 in and out, tip back to Goodwin. He'll launch and connect.
now, Florida Gulf Coast has all the momentum on their side. Brandon Goodwin, off of the offensive rebound, is able to knock down yet another 3. The Eagles are flying.
Goodwin hits from the outside. Florida Gulf Coast with it can find a way, but Lipscomb still in the lead. The Bisons looking for their first. Marbury's basket makes it an 8-point lead. Johnson over to Goodwin. Those two have combined for 6
arena tonight, or it will be a technical foul.
Goodwin open for 3. Offensive rebound, Simmons. Put back is there. Goodwin down the lane. The floater gets the roll. 99-93. Cooper in the backcourt. Toured the exits